I guess I just thought, hey, I'm sleeping way too good. How about you just wake up and do some push-ups or something? So it wasn't like that at all. I know. Um, I guess recently I've been thinking to myself, like, unless I do more than what I'm doing, I'm not gonna get more than I'm doing. But I don't know if what I'm doing is like good enough. So, but just like normal, try to hit about 20 push-ups. Um, the goal, honestly, for me is to try to be consistent with myself and kind of just see how far I can take that. But I know not everybody's gonna be, wanting to wake up at 4 a.m. just to do some push-ups. So shit, I wouldn't either, man. I want to go back to sleep, but probably get these down, get in some breakfast, and try to figure some shit out. So let's get this. Ooh. Man, it's crazy because like I feel like no matter how many times I do them, like it's not gonna get easier. uh, but you know, it's not really about like the push-ups. It's about learning to control your mind, to make a goal and go through with it. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will be like, hey, I'm gonna start working out tomorrow. I'm gonna start working out next year. Hey, 2025, that's when I'm gonna start. That's when I'm gonna be the new me, man. That's when life is gonna change. But like, there's very few people that say, you know what? I wanna change right now. I'm gonna start with this biscuit. Toss that shit away, man. Start right now. Start then and there. And no one's holding you back. Plus, if you start now, 2025, you're just gonna make that much more progress. You know. But I get it. It's hard because if it wasn't, everybody would be doing it. You know what I'm saying? But it's mostly about learning to control your mindset, setting a goal, and going through with it. That's why I've been trying to do these push-ups every morning because I tell myself I'm gonna do it, and I want to wake up and make sure I follow through. Um, but there's definitely more to it than just. Well, I want to mention that there's more to it than just the push-ups, you know, cause like I realized like back then it would be like, oh yeah, today, you know, like I be having people be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna start working out tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna start my journey. You know, that's when I'm gonna start cutting, bro. Like that's when I'm gonna put on a lot of muscle. But I'm like, well, why aren't you doing it today, man? Like why can't you start today? And it's like, well, everybody needs somewhere to start, you know, and I'm starting tomorrow. And I'm like, man, scratch that, bro. Start today. Start today. Stop going out. Stop smoking. Stop vaping. You know, you don't need all that shit, bro. Start your day. Start your journey right now, right here. All you gotta do is find a habit that can help you follow through and learn your motion. Learn the grind, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's never about can you do it. It's not about I want to do it. You know, it's not about I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. You know, cause like just cause you wish it, it don't mean it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be straight, man. Like, my physique is not that great. I'm not very proud of it, cause I feel like for as long as I've been working out, I should be bigger. I should be better. You know, posing and everything. But I've never practiced posing. That's why I'm not good, you know? And I'm not bigger because I've never had anybody help me to teach me the right ways to do it. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about the mindset, all about knowing what you want and following through. And what I want is a better body, bro. That's what I want, man. You know? I want to look better, bro. I want to feel better. You know? I want to look at myself in the mirror and be like, oh shit, man. I work for that. That's me right there. That's me at my prime right there. I'm proud of that. I can show that off. And I couldn't care what nobody say. I love that. I love that. That's me right there, you know? That's what I'm looking for. Like, I'm sick and tired of, like, no offense to, like, big people, bro. Like, fat people, you know? Like, if you're fat, you're fat. Just own it, all right? You don't need to be like, I'm backboned. I'm big back. Like, you know, like, whatever you think you is, man. Just, like, just own it. Like, hey, I'm fat. That's what it is. But I'm going to change that, you know? Follow through. You don't got to be like, I'm fat and then stop. Just be like, I'm fat. But I'm going to change that, all right? Because, like, yeah, you can be proud of how your body looks. You can be like, oh, yeah, I love how I am. But, like, more than 50% of the time, bro, when people are like, oh, yeah, I love my body, they don't love their body, bro. Like, there's always things to do to improve, to make yourself look better and feel better, you know? Like, an average human of, like, I don't know, 5'10". I don't know even what the average height is, though. But, like, if you're like 5'7", I'm 5'6", and I'm like 199. If you're 5'7", bro, and you're like 300 pounds, and you don't even work out, you've never touched a weight in your life, bro, you are fat. Like, you need to change that, man. Like you only live one life. And, like, I can be proud to say that, like, if you're proud of how you look, and you just don't care, and you love being overweight, that's completely fine. But when people call you fat, bro, You can't be mad at that. You can't be saying that's body shaming. That's not body shaming, man. That's just stating the obvious. Like, you're fat, period. You know? And if you don't want to do something about it, well, don't let it take you off. But if you do want to do something about it, you can start right now. You can start by doing push-ups every morning, push-ups every night, drinking your protein, staying away from the bread, man. Staying away from the ice cream, the dessert. You know? Start eating your apples, carrots, bananas, avocados, man. You gotta start now. Don't worry about tomorrow. You gotta live the now, the today, man. You know? Like, I'm over here, like, stressing about, like, oh, am I gonna make it in the future, man? Like, all this. But, like, my pops be saying, like, you just gotta worry about today, you know? Like, yes, you're young, and yes, you're getting older, obviously, so it's not like time is slowing down for you. But when you rush and you don't think through stuff, that's when you really mess up the most, man. And I know that from experience. I gotta learn to, like, chill out and just, like, live today, try my best today, and just look forward for tomorrow. You know, because, like, that's all you can do. You just can't do more than that. So just do what you can. You just gotta find out what's the best way to make the better version of yourself. Is it doing what you're doing right now? Or is it doing more than you're doing? You gotta tell yourself that every single day. When you wake up in the morning, you gotta tell yourself, do I love how I look? Or can I look better? And if you love how you look, stay in bed and just wake up in time to go to work or whatever. But if you don't love how you look, man, wake up, eat your breakfast, do some cardio, do some workouts, you know, get your routine in. It's not gonna hurt to do a little bit more than those that aren't. So you just get that much better, you know? At least you'll get better for trying. A lot of people just say stuff and they just don't follow through, you know? And if you're trying to lose weight and you have like all this stuff you're trying to follow and like this list and all this food you're trying to eat, as a beginner, man, don't do that. Scratch that. As a beginner, the first thing you should be watching out is your food. You need to watch what you eat. There's a reason why they say you are what you eat. You know what I'm saying? If you're eating bread every day and tacos and McDonald's and Taco Bell especially, you know, not healthy tacos, bad tacos, you know, there's a difference. But like, you can't expect to look good when you eat absolute trash. You know what I'm saying? You are what you eat. If you're fat, you're fat. Just own it. That's all there is to it, man. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more and nothing less. Stop trying to make it sound pretty, bro. Big boned. Man, we all got the same bones. I guess, well, you could say there are thick and thin bones, but that's based off genetics. Okay, I don't know if that's actually a thing, but like if it is, that's not gonna affect whether you're fat or skinny. That just affects like your body composition or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a freaking physicist or biologist. I'm just saying, bro. Muscle in, muscle out. calories in, calories out. Do your shit, man. Stop getting all sensitive when people call you fat and skinny. Just do something about it. Eat more, eat less. Eat healthier, eat better. Be consistent, work out. That's what I'm saying. That's all you gotta do. And I need to do more too. You know, I realized that when you're doing your push-ups, it's like the last three that count. The ones where you're shaking and you feel like you're about to collapse and you're like barely making it up. Those are the ones that really count. Those are the type of push-ups that really change how you look, you know? But at the end of the day, if you're not eating right, it's not gonna matter, man. You know, that's why I hired a coach, because like I was eating, but like I wasn't eating right. You know, like I want to learn to eat the bare minimum, just what I need, not too much, not too little. Especially when like food and everything else is getting so expensive, man. I can't afford this kind of lifestyle. Bodybuilding's expensive and selfish, you know. But that's what you gotta do. So you gotta get that down. You gotta do it. You gotta grind. You gotta do whatever it takes to do what you want, you know? Yeah, man. Like, I'm still not trying to understand why anybody would want to be fat over fit, bro. Like, I get, like, you have to grow to like your body. But, like, you don't need to like your body just because it's your body. The fact that it's your body means you can change it, bro. Like, you can just change it. And all you gotta do is just stop eating so much junk food. And stop going out so much. Stop partying. Stop smoking. Stop drugging. You know? I just don't understand how people can just do shitty shit to their body and expect their body to just, oh, I love my body. I'm big boned. Like, come on now. Let's be realistic here. Let's be realistic here. Like they say, man, it's not about how many times you can get hit, bro. It's about how many times you can get hit and get back up. You know, you gotta learn to live life. Like, whether you're trying to be a doctor, whether you're trying to travel the world, whether you, whatever your profession, man, whatever you want to do, like, nobody's gonna do it for you. You know, you'll have people here and there give you some advice of their own personal experience, but at the end of the day, when the moon comes up, bro, when the moon goes down, bro, when the sun goes up, bro, I think I'm trying to say, when the sun goes down and the moon comes up, it's just you, bro. It's just you. And nobody's doing it for you. You might get a little bit of advice here and there. You know, you might get a little support like, hey, don't give up, man, you got this. But at the end of the day, it's you, bro. Whether you do it or not. It doesn't matter how many times someone gives you motivation. If you can't find your own motivation to do what you want, you'll never make it, bro. You gotta learn to motivate yourself, motivate your inner soul. Tell yourself whatever you need to hear to fucking get better. To freaking get better, all right? I've been trying my best not to swear because, like, I just grew up in, like, an area where everybody just swore. So it kind of, you know, got attached to me like a virus. But I don't think swearing is, like, the right way to go. You know, just like there's just no reason to it. Why would you say I'm fucking angry when you can just say I'm angry? You know, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to, like, stop all that nonsense, man. Like, swearing is just, it's kind of childish to me. But, you know, sometimes I'll be like, oh shit. But, like, that's not, I don't really feel like that's, like, swearing. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. Now it just sounds like I'm trying to sugarcoat it. But the point is, I'm trying to stop, okay? That's all that matters. I'm, like, so concerned I won't become a pro by the time I'm 21. That's what I want. That's the goal, you know? Whether it becomes a reality or not, that's going to depend on how I train, how I eat, you know, and see that shit through. But, oh, I did it again. You know, and see it through. But, I just want to be better. So, but, got like a tiny pump right there. Looking tight a little bit. But as you can see, I've been kind of eating whatever I wanted for these couple of weeks. I haven't really been consistent with my diet. But that's what I'm saying, you know? Like, whether I become a pro by the time I'm 21 or 22, it's going to depend on how dedicated I am. And right now, I don't think I'm very dedicated. So that's why I need to get better. Again, you know, it's about following through. Whether you're a gym rat, doctor, you know, whether you want to go to college for, you know, a sort of profession, it just matters whether do you want to wake up and do it or do you want to think about it and hope it happens, you know? And in my case, going pro by the time I'm 21, that's not going to happen unless I work for it, you know what I'm saying? So, but as far as I can remember, I've always wanted to be number one in whatever I did. And in my personal opinion, if I can't be the best natural bodybuilder of my generation, bro, there's no point doing it. There's no point lifting. What am I lifting for? Like, at one point, I loved to lift, bro. Like, I used to lift because of, like, stress and, like, foster care and, like, all this depression stuff, you know? And lifting really helped. It helped a lot. I used to work out, like, every night before I went to bed. Every night. I slept well, woke up well. And then I wanted to go for more. I wanted more. My body wanted more. But it's like, you know, it's just me. I'm doing it by myself, man. Whether I win or lose, you know, people are still going to be like, oh, like right now, everybody's like, oh, you got this, you can do it, you know, you got this, you can do it. And it's mostly like family and like close friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know my other people, you know, they try to encourage me. But the thing is, unless I follow through and reach that peak of natural bodybuilding and I fail, people are probably just going to be like, oh, you tried your best, man. That's all that matters. You got this. But like deep in my soul, bro, I would know for a fact Like, I should have done more. This is what I should have done. So instead of regretting in the future about what I didn't do in the past, I'm gonna do what I need to do in the present. So I don't gotta worry about any of that. You know? It's all about following through. It's always willing to do that little extra. Man, it looks like my legs are tiny compared to the rest of my body. That's not good. That's not good at all. But it's about following through, man. If there's something you want to do, nobody's just going to hand it to you. You know, whether it don't matter if you fail, you know, that's not going to matter. That's not really the goal here. The goal isn't to fail. The goal is to succeed. So if you fail and you know you tried your best 100% and you gave it everything you possibly could, there's no reason you should feel bad for failing, because there's nothing else you could have done, you know? But a lot of times people fail because there's more they could have done. There's always more you can do. That's why you gotta grind, man. And do whatever it takes. Cause like, ain't nobody's gonna do it for you, bro. No one's doing it for you. Nobody. Nobody. So, I'm having a little protein. Ooh. But the thing that I fear the most right now, currently, is I'm worried like it's not gonna matter how hard I try, you know? Like even right now I have a coach, but it's so hard because I've been lifting for like 6 years, right? And all the little mistakes I've made that have been holding me back, he's there to fix. But he's not just gonna fix that. Well, he's trying, but it's hard for me to like, you know, detach from all my little mistakes just like that. So, for example, when I'm benching with him, he wants me to start using 45s and work and control the contract of my muscles, control and really learn how it's actually done, learn the new motion. But when I'm by myself, I don't even think about it. Like I start with 45s and kind of go through, but then it's like I don't feel it, so I'm like, oh yeah, I need more weight. So I go and grab more weight. And it's like by the time I realize what I'm doing, it's like, oh, you know? And when you're in the gym, bro, when you're in like in that zone, the moment you think negative, the moment like you're like, oh, this is not how it's supposed to feel. It shouldn't be like this. The moment you get out, bro, you're not going back in, I promise you. It don't matter how good of a music you listen to, bro. Like, you're just not going back in there. It's like it's like a one chance. You come in or you get out. And once you come in, bro, and you get out, you're not going back in until the next day, if you're lucky. So, but put some eggs in here. Some eggs, some yogurt, couple eggs. I mean, technically this is breakfast. Breakfast of champions. I bet you a blender was invented by a bodybuilder. Like, I'm probably putting like 2 bananas. Usually I put in 1, but these bananas are getting ripe way too fast. So I'm gonna probably have to like find some time, sometimes today, and peel them all and like put them in the freezer. But I don't really like using like frozen fruit like that because it always gets stuck at the bottom of the blender. And like when you drink it, it's like the chunk is just there. I don't know. Finally done here. This like breakfast of champions, man. You just can't say no to it, you know what I'm saying? Like, only real men, bro, drink eggs. I'm telling you. Today is leg day. I got no clue what I'm gonna do, bro. Like, I think my coach is gonna be there. Is gonna be there today though, so that'll be good. I like having him there, cause then like whatever workout I'm doing, and I'm like, yo, am I doing this right? And he tells me the right way to do it. Then like I'm gonna try to do that every time, but like it's hard to like just do it right away, you know? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's like it's basically like a bad habit, you know? I have all these little bad habits I've been doing throughout my workout, and he's trying to fix them to make so I can become a better bodybuilder. But like I've been doing these habits for the past 6 years, you know? So it's gonna be hard for me to like gradually rip myself from them. But I guess all I can do is just try, you know? Just try my best, try to be better. Ask questions, try to follow through. Because at the end of the day, you know, no matter how much money I pay him, if I'm not doing what he's telling me to do, you know, I'm not gonna change. So it don't even matter, man. It's all about me. Again, it's all about, you know. But man, my coach is I mean, granted he's much older than I am, but he has incredible physique and a lifestyle, you know. He owns a couple businesses. He works as a professional trainer. And he wants to travel to be a guest poser. Like, compared to him, bro, my dream seems so far, bro. Like, I can't imagine myself having, like, a pro title. Or, like, just millions of people talking about me. Like, oh, wow, that's the natural Sabato, this generation's greatest bodybuilder. Like, seems so far, so far. I like my tattoo, but like, if it turns out that it affects like my grades in pro judging, I'll probably just like get it removed. But as for now, it hasn't become a big deal yet. Like usually when you get, like according to CBUM, you want to get like either like a forearm tattoo, like something more like low, you know, not really like up here, because that'll kind of like, it's like, oh, what's that right there? Kind of like ruins, you know, how they see you. So if it becomes a big deal, I'll take it off, you know. Plus, I got it when I was in love, and I'm not in love anymore, so there's no point having it. So crazy, cause like sometimes I feel like with the coach and like what he's having me do, I feel like sometimes when I go to the gym, you know, I can't like enter my zone because I'm too like focused, or like I'm not too focused. I'm not as focused as I probably should be or more. But I feel like, in my personal opinion, I feel like I'm like too subconsciously aware of how bad my form is now, that when I'm working out, I'm thinking about it too much. You know, I'm like, oh yeah, this is how you're supposed to do it. No, it's like this. And it's like that really messes up my workouts. And I just can't enter the zone, bro. But I'm hoping that over time, with his guidance, I can become pro. That's like literally all I want, bro. Like I do want to be rich and like successful in life in terms of like money and stuff like that, cuz I want to retire my parents as soon as I can. You know, I feel like every firstborn should have that as a goal, cuz you know, your parents are always your number one supporters, whether they understand what you're doing and what you're doing it, or whether they don't. You know, that doesn't even matter, cuz they're the reason why you're still here. They're the reason why you have a dream in the first place. But like all I want, bro, all I'm like yearning for is just like have the title of the best natural bodybuilder of my generation, bro. Like, oh, that would be beautiful, bro. If I had that shit, I'm not saying I'm gonna retire and give up, bro. You know, there's always more to a dream than like just that, you know? Like for example, as a doctor, as a kid, you might be like, okay, I wanna be a doctor. That's my dream. You know, you're working hard, you get towards that, and now you're a doctor. But while you're a doctor, bro, you're gonna want more. Trust me. You know, let's say you're the best surgeon, okay? But there's more levels to that. You know, there's more levels beyond the best surgeon. You know, maybe you could become like corporate boss of like the surgeons, or you know, I don't know. I'll probably just sound stupid now, but. And like the feeling, bro, the feeling of being number one, even for a second, you know, or for a day, or for a year, or just being known as the best at something, that feeling is like, it's not even the fact that people know you're the best at that profession. It's the feeling that you understand what it took to get there. You worked your butt off and you actually got there. And you're like, holy crap, I'm the best. I'm actually the best. You know? That feeling is just it's incredible, you know. There's nothing else that can really beat that. But anyhow, I'm gonna finish this protein. Chest is feeling good. And then I gotta go through my daily routine and figure out what I'm gonna do for legs today. That's all that's in my mind. Work, gym, work, you know. But I try my best to keep you guys posted, let you know how I'm doing. But see if I can get some poses in a little bit. I don't know. My coach hasn't really like worked with me on like posing yet because we're still working on like form, like making my form better. But granted, you know, I got love handles now. You know, I've been eating like crap, but my legs are getting better. You know, but the goal is like by the time I'm a pro bodybuilder, I want these pants like be tighter than this. The tighter the better, bro. You know, like I want them to be tight. Like I'm talking like airtight, bro. Cause like that's how big my legs are gonna get. You know, I'm gonna crush it. I'm gonna crush. Hold on. I want to get like I was gonna turn it off, but get a little close up, man. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Look at this. Oof. Look at that, bro. Could you imagine if I was like super lean, but I was still this big, bro? Oh my gosh. Oh. But Joy Boy out.